In 1999, in a quiet residential town, a young woman vanished without a trace. There were no signs of a struggle, no forced entry, and no witnesses. The silence surrounding her disappearance would soon become the most unsettling detail of the case. She lived alone in a modest house on the edge of town. Her life followed a predictable routine: work, home, and quiet evenings. Neighbors later described her as cautious, reserved, and rarely involved in conflict. On the night she disappeared, nothing unusual was reported. No arguments. No unfamiliar vehicles parked nearby. The street remained quiet, just as it always had. The following morning, she failed to show up for work. Phone calls went unanswered. As concern grew, police were contacted by the evening, marking the beginning of an investigation that would soon go cold. When officers entered her home, they were met with an unsettling scene. The house was locked from the inside. Her phone sat on a table. Personal belongings were untouched. There were no signs of forced entry. But on the kitchen counter sat a single handwritten note. It read, "I'm sorry." There was no explanation, no signature, and no indication of where she had gone or why she never returned. Investigators searched nearby streets and surrounding areas, but no trace of her was ever found. No suspects were identified. No credible leads emerged. And slowly, the case went silent. More than 2 decades later, the question remains unanswered. How does someone vanish from a locked house, leaving behind nothing but an apology?